In a sport less than 25 years sponsored by the NCAA, Ole Miss Rifle has collected quite a bit of history. Stability is the key to any program, and under the leadership of head coach Valerie Booth, the Rebels have achieved more than a few milestones in the last 17 years.
Looking back, I'm like, how could they take a chance on this kid? You know, I was in my early 20s when I started, and like, how could they just hand that over? Well, I had a lot of golden opportunities that just fell into my lap. I think it was my junior year, I had the opportunity to work with our ROTC program that was there. And so that kind of gave me just a little bit of groundwork in how to work with different people and developing, different styles, and realizing that, you can't just put everyone in the standard cookie cutter position and it worked for them. And then it was about that time that Ole Miss was looking at adding another sport. And they were talking with the University of Memphis coach, who was a friend of mine at the time. And we were talking about it one night, and I was like, I think I'd like to try my hand with that. And so he's like, all right, well, I'll put a word in for you. And then it was probably a couple months later that I got the opportunity to come down and interview for the job, and that's just kind of, I've been here ever since. There wasn't a whole lot of money to go around. I mean, our first year, we barely had enough money to, to go between here and Memphis and travel. We didn't have a whole lot of like overnight trips. It was wherever we could go in a day and come back, just because the money was just not there. But we needed, 4 to 6 guns, and plus all the other extra equipment that went along with it. So we went and we wrote a grant with Friends of the NRA, and we got it. We got the money, and we, bought all of our guns and equipment and everything, and that's how we started, shooting small bore. And with that, we were able to then start recruiting more two-gun shooters. At the time, it was, recruiting was just struggling, because we only shot air rifle, and a lot of kids, they went to school to shoot both. And we had the range so that they could do it, but if you didn't have enough members all shooting .22, then you couldn't compete. So this was a way that we got it done. I think we've just all grown together. I mean, if I had the choice to do it over again, I would do it over again. But I don't think that I would recommend someone coming straight out of college and just starting their coaching career as a head coach. I don't think, and the world has changed. I mean, NCAA has grown, the sport has grown, everything has changed so much since when I started. And I didn't think twice about it. I just, took it on and like, okay, well, let's go. This is what we're doing, and here's where we're going, and come on, come along with me. My biggest thing is being able to influence kids' lives. That's why I do it. And that's a big thing for me. So to me, every day can be a milestone, because you never know what's going to happen, and you never know what you're going to say that day that's going to make the difference. But I feel fulfilled by just being here every day.